Good morning, good morning. I giggle because I'm half asleep still. Good morning, good morning. Oh my goodness, good morning, everybody. Hello, welcome. Oh my God, you're here. Oh my God, I'm here. We woke up today, you guys. We woke up today. Yes, we did. Not that I had any doubt that I wouldn't wake up, but you know, every day that you wake up, it's like, oh, we got another chance to do this. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. Good morning, everybody. It is Berns. I am your certified detox specialist. And welcome to the Real Juicy Detox, where we bounce around in the morning for our morning class. Good morning, Tanya Rae. How are you doing, babe? How's your juicing going? Have you started incorporating any chewing food as yet? Oh my goodness, I sure have. I have started to incorporate that delicious raw vegan pizza that I've been whipping up. If you haven't seen it as yet, check the videos on the replay on YouTube. Good morning, Duda. You're here as well. Oh my goodness. It's not so early for you, is it? 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon for Duda. Are you getting your afternoon bounce on? Oh my goodness, look at all you guys. Look at everybody here this morning. Good morning, Kathy. I'm doing great. I did have a salad for dinner last night. That's all good, baby. You're still on your juice detox, your juicy portion. You can have a little nibble here or there. You can have a salad here or there. Damn, you can even have a slice of pizza here or there, as long as it's the raw vegan pizza we've been making. Whew. I was up late last night, you guys. I stayed up to finish out a protocol for a family of 5. And oh my God, I just love writing herbal protocols. So exhilarating. Especially since I really feel confident that I know what I'm doing. I got 92% on my certification exams overall. I cannot wait for my package to come in. And I know exactly where I lost those 8%. I know exactly where. 5 exams, the protocol exam. Oh my God, that was an experience. It was great because it really forced me to go back and look at and really learn and really take my time to make sure I was providing the best recommendations. Holy shit, always something on here. So anyhow, so I stayed up until 3 a.m. I finished the protocols at, I want to say 2. And then Dali was up because he has weird sleeping habits. He'll like have a nap, pass out from like 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock in Glenda, or 9 o'clock to like 2 o'clock. He'll pass out in Glenda, and then he'll wake up, he'll come into bed, snuggle up with me in bed, and have to sleep the rest of the night. But I was still up. And he was like, oh, you're up. You want to smoke a joint before we go to bed? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I just finished my 5 protocols. And I was, you know, tired, but a little bit wired for sound. You know how you get, right? When you're exhilarated about the job that you're doing. So we went into Glenda, had a joint, and by the time we got into bed, it was 3 a.m. And I was like, damn, I gotta be on the rebounder in 5 hours. This is gonna be a rough day. But here I am, definitely on the rebounder, bouncing, getting my lymphatic system opened up. I checked my urine this morning like I always do. How do you check your urine, Berns? Why do you check your urine? Why is she talking about pee? My key light just went out. Hang on 1 second. My light went out. My light. No. My light. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I was like, did I blow another fuse? You know, I'm notorious for blowing fuses around here. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Emoji King. I see you too. Wake and shake and bounce. Morning. We'll bounce in a bit. Awesome, Amy. Yeah. No wake and bake today. If Dolly's not here, I'm not going to have a wake and bake. If he's here, I'll wake and bake with him. Absolutely. Anyhow. Anywho, here we are. Make a commitment to yourself and do whatever you can to follow through. But give yourself grace. You don't always have to, you know, listen to your body. Here we're jumping on this rebounder. This rebounder is 38 inches radius. Is that radius? Across. Diameter. 38 inches diameter. And it's just a cheap, no-name brand of rebounder that I got on Facebook Marketplace for $20. Yes, $20. Crazy, right? Sahar, up in the house. Good morning, darling. How are you? How are the babies today? Not babies anymore, I know. How are the kidlets doing? Anyhow, what was I saying? So yeah, I just got this on Facebook Marketplace, $20. A lot of people sell them because, you know, they think, oh, I'm going to bounce every day. And then it stays in the corner or under the bed, much like mine did until recently when I was like, you know what? I think the class needs a little inspiration to understand what rebounding is good for and why it's such a healthy part of your detox. You want to get your kidneys opened up and filtering, right? That's the exit. That's the exit for your lymphatic waste in your body. It's your kidneys are filtering well. The doorway is going to be open so that the lymphatic fluid can drain and filter out all of the metabolic waste. Sorry, I'm kind of tripping on my words because I am a little tired today. That's all good. You want your kidneys opened up. You want to pee in a jar. You want to make sure that you're doing that every single day so you can understand the ebb and flow, as it were, of your lymphatic waste out of your body. But as long as your kidneys are filtering, this is a great way to open up the little flaps in your lymphatic vessels. Those little flaps look like this. So this is the whole, you know, lymphatic vessel. And the flaps for your lymphatic vessels, they open up like this to allow cellular debris to enter, right? So most people, their flaps are like this. They're very closed down. Everything that's flowing through the lymphatic vesicle is kind of stagnant because it's not exiting out of the body. But once you get your kidneys opened and you do this, what happens is, this is what happens to those flaps. The flaps open up like this. And the larger debris from the cells can flow into, I wish I had a third hand, into the lymphatic vessel. And that debris is now going to exit out of your kidneys. All lymphatic vessels culminate at the kidneys and they drain out of your body. So that's the holy grail. That is the holy grail of what we're doing here. Getting the kidneys to excrete the lymphatic waste that is surrounding every single cell. So we know that in the human body we have cells and two fluids that surround the cells. The two fluids that surround the cells, every single one of your hundreds of trillions of cells is surrounded by the kitchen, the blood. 20% of your fluid is the blood. I know, crazy, right? We think, oh my God, the blood, that's everything inside of us. No, 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 no. That's the kitchen. That's just 20% of the game. Where does all of the poop, every cell in your body, not just your bowels poop, right? Yes, they do. But every cell in your body has lymphatic waste, and that lymphatic waste is your cellular poop. And if there's so much congestion in your lymphatic system, because your kidneys are not open, the doorway to the outside world of your sewage system is shut, what's going to happen? What happens if you cannot flush the toilet in your house? How long before that gets into a very toxic situation, right? Now imagine you're 55 years old like me, and you've never had your kidneys open. You've never been flushing the poop out of your cells. You pee, but there's no sediment. Oftentimes there's no color, right? Especially if you're thinking, I need to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. Water doesn't hydrate you. You can only be hydrated on an alkaline medium. Alkaline medium is fruits, melons, and berries, baby, right? Vegetables and nuts and seeds, preferably sprouted, right? So you want to get your kidneys opened. You want to do that by hydrating yourself on alkaline structured water, aka fruits, melons, and berries. Yes, you can also green juice. You can also do vegetable juices, but it's not going to have the same detoxifying, astringent properties as fruits, melons, and berries. So that's what I do. Let me take a sip of my alkaline water. Hold on. Good morning, Carlene. Here with you, Bouncy. Yes, indeed, Karen. Thank you for explaining that so well. You're so welcome, babe. Good morning, Ronnie. So I like to drink my water naturally alkaline, naturally hydrating, naturally astringent. And don't think that you can get this out of drinking alkaline water. You know, this Keegan or whatever it's called, alkaline water. You cannot. You're just changing the alkalinity of the water. You're not adding, there's no astringency, no flavonoids, no enzymes, no dynamics, right? No vitamins, no minerals. Everything that we need is right contained in the fruit. No chloride, no messing with the alkalinity of the water itself. Once you start messing with chemistry, you guys, and you put that chemistry in your body, you're playing with fire. You are. Why play with fire? Haven't you played with fire enough? I sure have. Putting all kinds of crap in my body that I was pretending was food, that's not food. You know, taking the acid hit of all that yummy, delicious cooked food, all the protein, all the meat, all the chicken, pork, fish, all the game, all the everything living, once now dead tissue in your body. All of that leaves behind an acid residue, right? Your body has to process that complex protein. Protein, when you eat it in the form of flesh, is like a structured house. It's like a house that's already built. Your body can't use that protein. No, it's not bioavailable when it's already structured in the form of flesh. I gotta let Dot in. Hold on. Dot! I know it's freezing out there. I know. It's cold. Go eat some food. The kitties are eating their own species-specific diet now as well. They are 100% raw, and that's good for them. They're 100% raw meat because they are the only real species that are designed, felines, that are designed to utilize and process and digest meat. The type of fangs that they have, the type of digestive systems that they have, the level of hydrochloric acid in the stomach is very high to break down that protein. I'm just watching Dottie munch on her food over there. And felines also sleep 20 out of 24 hours of the day because it takes a big amount of energy to process, break down that complex structure. And in our bodies, it's really good to understand. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kara. So glad that you're here. Good morning, Ashlon. Ashlon says, good morning, Berns. Love your workout outfit. Thank you so much. This is one of my designs from my fitness line, now retired. I know, damn it. I wish I had it still. Anyhow, when we eat complex chemistry, our body needs to undergo a lot of complex processes in order to make that protein structure bioavailable. Because when you eat it in the form of flesh, it's not bioavailable. You need amino acids, the building blocks, and a meat. Flesh meat is amino acids that have already come together and formed a structure. They're not bioavailable to us. We need the amino acids before they come together in a structure for us to be able to use and have bioavailable amino acids. It's not protein that we need so much as it is amino acids. Protein in the form of completed structure, meat, needs to undergo complex chemistry for it to be broken down into bioavailable, usable amino acids. And in that process, it leaves behind an acid residue. Same thing with carbohydrates. So a lot of people think, oh, you're having too much fruit. My doctor said, WebMD said, fuck WebMD. Fuck your doctor. What the hell has he been able to help you with? Giving you medication to suppress your symptoms? You can't suppress a symptom today and not expect that to come back to bite you in the ass later. What you suppress today will be your nightmare tomorrow. Yes, it will. I'm telling you, I'm living proof, and so are you. You're living proof too, right? You are living proof of this truth. Don't let the doctors fool you into thinking they got the answer. How many years need to go by before you realize that's a lie? That's a frigging lie. What's the truth? The truth is, especially around sugars, is that your body again needs what? Simple chemistry. That's right. Simple chemistry. So if you're eating complex carbohydrates, structured, many chains of saccharides come together to make up grain, all the grains, rice, barley, wheat, oatmeal, all of it. If it's a grain, it has come together in a complex structure. Worse yet, when you cook it, that really bonds that chemistry. So you cook a grain and you're having complex chemistry that is so tightly bonded that the body needs to go through complex chemical processes by the kidneys, by the liver, the kidneys, the adrenals, and the pancreas. All right, so all of these organs have to come together and start breaking down this complex carbohydrate so that it can be back again into its bioavailable simple structure, not complex and all built up into a structure, simple, bioavailable, simple sugars. Now, why not just consume the raw material in the simple format so that your body doesn't have to go through a lot of chemical gymnastics that leave behind a residue of acid? You know, when we eat complex carbohydrates and we have to break that down into simple, unrefined, like simple chemistry, it leaves behind carbon dioxide, which is acidic. We exhale that through the lungs. We get rid of that through the skin, right? We also produce carbonic acid from the excessive glycogen, right? Producing excess carbon molecules, and that leads to carbonic acid. It's an acid. It's right in the name. Why not just bypass all the acid forming chemistry gymnastics and go straight to the simple chemistry that your body was designed to use as fuel? And that, my dear ones, that is fruits, melons, and berries, baby. That's what our body craves and needs, requires, has been built to use for fuel. Not protein, not amino acids. Are amino acids and protein necessary for the body? Yes, 100%. It is used for building structure. It is not used for fuel, for energy. See, what a lot of people don't realize is that we are made up of hundreds of trillions, 100 trillion, I don't know, maybe 200 trillion, I don't know, maybe 500 trillion, we don't really know. We're made up of hundreds of trillions of cells. And every one of those cells, every single one of those cells has one job to do. One job. Of course, a bunch of cells come together, and together they work together in synergy, and they form tissues, organs, and glands, structures in the body, yes. But every one of them on an individual cellular level has a job to do. Do you know what it is? That's right. My regulars in the detox class here at the Real Juicy Detox know their goal, their number one job is to produce an energy cycle. That's it. Just to combine oxygen and simple sugar, bing, to create heat and energy. You deprive your body of oxygen and of readily available simple chemistry in the form of simple sugar, you have atrophy and you cause your cells to die. All right? Not only that, you put in complex chemistry and you're putting in to your body without realizing it, because that shit tastes sweet. Oh, yes, it does. Right? All that junk food tastes sweet. All the sugar, oh, yeah. All that sugary desserts. And by the way, we're making amazing power balls today on the Real Juicy Detox at noon. Bring your ingredients and come along for the ride. I'm going to go grab some ingredients after this bouncy bounce, and I'll list the ingredients in the comments or somewhere along here in the details to this video as soon as I get off. Right? Your body wants simple chemistry. You can have the sweets. You can make the protein power balls. You can make them with nuts. You can make them with seeds. Your choice. But it's all alive and it's all simple chemistry that your body requires and craves for energy. So if your body is looking for an ability to create ATP, adenosine triphosphate, or which is stored energy in your cells, or just to create enough heat and energy, dynamic cellular energy. That's why I can only sleep for, I don't recommend it, but that's why after only, what time did I wake up? And I woke up at my usual time, 6 a.m. That's why after 3 hours of sleep, I can get out of bed and get on the rebounder and come and talk to you guys while I rebound, because I'm fueling my body with dynamic cellular energy that doesn't require any digestion. It infuses into the cells of my body, not producing any carbonic acid. And bada bing, bada boom, energy. Energy for days. Even when I don't have energy, I have energy, right? Also, fruits, melons, and berries have an awareness and a consciousness alive within them that you cannot find in dead flesh. Oh no, dead flesh. The reason why people feel energy and think, oh, I need to eat meat. I got to eat meat because I need my energy, is because that is a stimulant energy. The energy of adrenaline that rushes the chemistry that happens when an animal is being led to his slaughter is one of fear They get an adrenaline spike. It's fight or flight, baby. This is an animal we're talking about, a big animal that's going to pump all that adrenaline right into the meat right at the time of slaughter. Huge adrenaline dump goes into the muscles. We eat that, not to mention the antibiotics, the steroids, the growth hormone that is pumped into these animals to get them to slaughter faster, right? Not to mention the cement that some of these animals get fed right before slaughter in order to make them weigh more. Did you guys know about that? That's fucking crazy. That's what we're eating. And then we're like, I don't know why I'm so sick. I don't know why I have irritable bowel syndrome. Well, keep eating the meat platters. Keep eating the cheese platters. Keep eating the bread all piled around that. Dipping it into your delicious, gooey, cheesy fondue. And then ask yourself why you feel like shit. Then make a raw vegan pizza. Then go on a juice cleanse. Then go on the real juicy detox, where we don't just detox with juices, although we do that from time to time to accelerate our detoxification and to train the mind and to let go of the mind, to give our bodies a true ability to astringe and pull and get those kidneys opened up, filtering to the outside, right? But the real juiciness, oh baby, the real juiciness comes in when we start eating, chewing food again, and start making and preparing food that does not go back to the old way of being. Why do all this cleansing? Why go through this detoxification process if you're just going to go back to the shit you used to eat? Stop it. Berns, stop it. I have never done that though. Since I've been doing this since June the 1st, 2020, 70 days ago, I have not let anything pass my mouth that is acid forming in my body. No meat, no dairy, no eggs, no grains, no processed sugar, no beans, no rice, no flour, no junk food whatsoever. Hey, Valentina. Good morning, babe. How are you doing? I did your protocol up, your herbal protocol up last night, and I sent it to your mom, to Shay. So we'll hear back about what we're gonna do for you. How are you, babe? Did you like the pizza recipe yesterday? Oh my gosh. So easy, beautiful staple. We're just now talking about that. A beautiful way to feed your body nutritiously after you, or as you are getting ready to go into your juicing detox. You're just cleaning things up, eating raw, eating alive, eating vibrant food while you start getting your juicing underway. Valentina, ballerina, Valentina, mamacita. I love you, Valentina. Valentina, the beautiful Valentina, is 14 years old, and she's already done a juice cleanse before in the spring, and she knows how amazing her body felt, and she wants to get back to that again. 14 years old, she's ageless, timeless, beautiful, amazing goddess of love and light. Her and her sisters Mel and Molly and her brother Orion and Nico, brothers Orion and Nico. Such a beautiful family. I tell ya, nothing gets me more excited than seeing families do this work together. And maybe your family doesn't do this work with you, and maybe your family is worried about you and thinks that you're going to give yourself more disease by eating the fuel that your body was actually designed to eat here. But that's okay. They don't know. You know. You know what it's about. You know what is up. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good morning, Kelly. Morning, Berns and all, says Kelly. Hey, Valentina, you know what I'm going to be picking up today? A little handmade tortilla press. Yes. a little tortilla press. So that's 30 minutes. I think I'm good. I am not in bed sleeping anymore. Thank you to you guys for making that happen for me. I do appreciate that. Love you so much, babe. You're so amazing. How is Molly's hiccups? How did Molly's, is she still hiccuping? One of the things that we're going to get from Molly is the spasm calm. So that's excessive hiccups is remember I was talking about the diaphragm, the muscle right underneath the rib cage, and that goes all the way back right underneath the lungs. That diaphragm is spasming. Connective tissue issue, spasming muscle, but we're gonna get her all fixed up with that, aren't we? Yes, we are. You're such a loving big sister to her. I just totally blown away by you, Miss Valentina. My Valentina, and what a pretty name, eh? Valentina. Oh boy. Okay, well, that was a good little class. I hope you guys got something out of that. I hope you got up and did your bouncing. I'll have an air bubble. Whenever I drink my juice, I always get a little, it's like I'm a baby. I need to be burped. I need to have somebody come and gently rub my back. Hey, Dawn. Good morning, all. I slept in this morning, but set my alarm to get up at 7:55 so I could bounce with you. What a way to get the blood pumping. Yes, I tell you what, I set my alarm for 8:50, 7:50, excuse me, because I was like, you know what? I need to lie down. I got dressed. I got into my workout stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to set my alarm, and I'm going to go lay down for 15, 20 minutes. And I did. So I'm so glad that you did that as well, Dawn, and that you are here. How cool is that? How cool are we? How amazing are we? Valentina, yeah, she still has them. Oh gosh, that is crazy. So you know what I want you to do, Valentina? Valentina's little sister, Molly, is 10 years old, and she's had these hiccups for like going on a week now. Can you imagine? Poor baby. Valentina, you tried the upside down drinking technique too, right? Where you have a glass, and instead of drinking out of this edge, you drink out of this edge, but you tilt it over. This is just to show other people. You tilt it over and you take slow little sips. But remember, she's got to exhale. She's got to breathe deep and exhale all the way out. And on the last one, she's got to exhale as much of the air out as possible, so she's got no air in her lungs. Yes, you've been doing it, right? Okay. So no air in her lungs. And then, and then take small little sips out of the far edge of the cup as you tilt the cup up, and the water is right there for you to slowly open your bottom lip and gulp some water down. Try to get 10 sips down of that. And in the meantime, hopefully that we can get your spasm calm ordered today and get it rush delivered down to you guys, because oh my gosh, she needs that spasm calm so much. Yes, Dawn. Yes. I'm sorry I can't hang out with you guys during these morning classes. So have so many things to do. We'll catch you on the replay. And for the noon class, it's all good, Duda. Thank you for popping in nonetheless. I love it. I love that you're here. All right. Well, I got to go grab some stuff at Bulk Barn for our power balls that we're making today. We're going to be using the following ingredients. They are going to be Medjool Dates, some almonds. If you don't or can't have almonds, then you can have pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds instead. A little bit of roasted almond butter. If you can't have that, you can go with tahini. And then we're going to put in some, if you want, you don't have to, you can use all dates, but I really liked what happened when I put in some dried apricots and dried figs. So you can get some of those. Make sure they're organic and no other ingredients, no sulfites, no sulfates or anything like that in our food, right? We need some raw cacao butter, raw cacao powder. What else? We need some coconut oil. What else? some honey, some raw organic, some raw honey, and I use some shredded coconut in my power balls as well. So I think that's everything. It's really, really simple. And if you don't have any one of those things, you can either leave it out. Aside from, you need the dates. You need the dates, and you need the honey, and you need the oil, and you need the nuts or the seeds. So yeah, you need all those things. I like. It's like, but let's say you don't have enough of dates, like what happened to me yesterday, then I just used some dried apricots and dried figs instead, in place of the to make up the rest of the dates. So if you have the nuts or the seeds, I recommend that you soak those now, so that when we come back at 12 noon, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 3.5 hours from now, that your nuts will have at least had a chance to soften up a little bit, and maybe even start sprouting a bit. I have some that have been soaking for a couple of days. Well, I soaked them for one day, rinsed them out, left them to dry. And then last night I put some more water in again, so to re-sprout them. Hey, Olga, how are you? Oh my goodness, honey. I hope that you are doing well. I love you so much. I'm so absolutely blown away by your resilience and your dedication to your healing. Like, seriously, the stuff that you are healing out of your body, Olga. Last night, it was what, 2:30 when I asked you to send me the video of your tumor that's coming out through your skin on your breast, and you sent me a video of it, and I was just like, oh, so heartbroken, but also so blown away and inspired by your grace and strength through all of this. Like, honestly, I just said to Dali, I didn't show him the video, but because it's intense to see. He's seen the pictures, as have all of our classmates here, but when I saw that video, I was just like moved, shook to my core. You're amazing. I am fine. I know you're fine. I know you're fine. But just to see that, and to think to myself, how do you even wear clothes? Like, how do you even, like, oh, babe, I'm just like, I wish I had a magic wand to just wave over you and go, there you go. But you know what? You're your own magic wand, and you're waving that magic wand of fruits, melons, and berries, baby. Yes. Yeah, I am strong. I have you and fruits, melons, and berries, baby. And we have each other in this community, which is just absolutely, so encouraging. Thank you, Cindy. Excuse me. I love my pink outfit. I love how I feel. I love how I look. I love how I am in my body right now. I feel strong as well, and cleaned out and nourished, and to let go of these food addictions as well. These crazy notions that, oh my God, I can't have pizza. That's going to make me fill in the blank. Oh, I can't eat all that. I'd be so fat if I ate all that. Trust me, you won't. That pizza will not impact you at all, in any negative way at all. It's not going to make inflammation, swelling, bloating, constipation, or diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome rush in. It's not, because it doesn't have any of those irritant factors, none of the inflammatory properties. It is all astringent, it is all alkaline, it is all raw. And if you can do that, and if you can maintain keeping out the acid forming food, we talked about what those were, right? You can keep out the acid forming food and only take in the alkaline, hydrating, refreshing, beautiful, amazing food of fruits, melons, and berries, baby, then you are never going to be needing to be afraid of what's going on in your body. You never have to doubt that what you're doing is healing your body and is causing your body to thrive. And you just never have to be afraid of the next diagnosis. You know what I'm saying? That's where I lived for 9 years, always at the back of my mind. What's going on down there? I don't know what's going on. Acid food, acid food, acid food. Oh, I hope everything is fine. I hope my CT scan comes back fine. 4 CT scans a year, y'all. 4 extremely acid procedures a year, chemotherapy drugs for 5 years, until I said, screw that. No more chemotherapy drugs for this girl, you know? And it took me it took me until June. It took me 9 years to find this beautiful work of fruits, melons, and berries. But I am so glad that I did, because I'm living my best life in my healthiest body. And that's what I want for you guys. Powerful. And we are powerful, and you are powerful. You have the most power in your hands right now, the most information, the most truth. Hello, Amy. I'm so glad you're back. You're back. Now I'm about to go jump in the shower and then get some errands done so that I can have all the ingredients for our power balls today. Oh my God. That one recipe I made yesterday, gone. Between me having a couple in the morning, Kaya and Brookie having some in the morning, Dali having some at lunchtime when he snuck home, or in the morning when he snuck home, then Dali having some in the evening, and then Kaya and Brooke and their 2 friends, 9. We've had 9 servings of that go down, and it was so good. And all you need is 1 or 2 for something sweet, right? So Valentina, I'm going to be making that at noon Eastern Standard Time right here. So that is 9:00 a.m. your time. So join me for that, because we can have all the goodies we want, you guys. We really can. You just need to figure out how to make it with live alkaline forming food. And we're doing that. That's what we're doing in the kitchen. We're hanging out. We're making food. That Thai pizza last night, I swear to God, if there was any left over, I would be having that right now. But there is none. Although I could make one, because I have the dough in the fridge ready to go. And I do have more of the filling. I think I might make a pizza. Before I start all my errands and running around. I wonder how long it will take me. Hey, check out my stories on Instagram and Facebook, because I will story that shit. And I story a lot of my stuff because I like to tell it in stories. I like to do short video format. I like to do these longer video formats. And then, like yesterday, we had a 4.5 hour class, a master class on pizza, a master class on the beautiful work that we're doing here to heal our bodies with fruits, melons, and berries. So check out those master classes. They are fire. They are so good. You don't have any, like, what else are you going to listen to? What else is out there? I'm kidding. There's a lot of great stuff out there, right? But this is some great stuff here as well. Class interaction, great recipes, a little humor, a little way to pass the time during the day. You know, put it on in the background while you're doing your juicing. Cook along with us. We're doing it together. Gotta love it. All right, guys, I will see you later today, noon Eastern Standard Time. That's in about 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm going to whip up a pizza now with the dough that I have left over from yesterday in the fridge, individually packaged. And the topping, oh God, and that's going to be really good, because that's been the rest of the leftover Thai topping is still marinating from yesterday. So that's going to be like super amazing. So catch all of these. I still have to work on putting all of these morning rebounding classes in one playlist, all the noon classes in another playlist, and all the evening check-in classes in another playlist. But it's going to be they're already all here on YouTube. So if you're just finding me and you want to find out more about what this crazy chick in the mohawk is talking about, ooh, and I need to shave my head too. This is how my head gets on the second day after I shave it. And I like to have it nice and cleanly. I don't like any stubble on there. So I also got to go shave my head when I'm in the shower. Find out more about what this crazy chick in the mohawk is even talking about. And we are going to have a fun adventure together. Yes, Dali will love more of last night's pizza, right? He just loved it. The kids loved it. Brooke, Kaya, and their 2 friends were just like, oh my God. Or over zoodles. Oh yeah, baby. He was talking about that. He was saying, oh, you know what this would be great with is the zucchini zoodles. And I'm like, yeah, you can make your own zoodles. I'm not into zucchini anymore. A zucchini and I have officially broken up, but they would be great over zoodles. But pizza, I could eat pizza every night of the week. I could eat pizza and be a happy girl. So I'm going to be coming up with beautiful toppings. And the secret about the pizzas, what's making them work so well, is the small dice on those vegetables going in, and the sauce, the seasoning, what else is around those vegetables. So we did a smoky barbecue pizza with marinated mushrooms, peppers, and pineapple, which even if you don't like pineapple on your pizza, which Dali does not, there's something that happens with that whole mixture that makes it amazing. And there's not even any other marinating components in there. We did the spicy Thai last night, and I want to come up with other ones. But the key for these pizzas to work, oh, and I found a recipe that I'm going to try for making our own, not raw, but vegan mozzarella. It is, oh my God, it is cooked, but it's cooked using cashew milk. So I don't know if the additive that they use in there is, I have to double check that is actually okay for us to consume and not going to be putting in any weird, chemistry into our bodies. And if it is, then I'm going to be like, yeah, I can't do that. But we're going to try to work it out. It's like a burrata. I think that's how you pronounce it. One of the soft mozzarella cheeses that even has a meltable quality to it. If I can get that to work and be able to slice a vegan mozzarella ball, look out, people, look out. But the pizza series are turning out so great. And then I'm going to be working on this, the Powerball series. So today we're going to do almond and cacao with coconut and dates and apricots and figs, and just make it, you don't even have to make it that complicated. You can just do dates, nuts, cacao powder, and honey, and it would work as well. But you know me, I'm extra. I like to put extra shit in the stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do a Powerball series. I want to do a pizza series, and a dressings and dip series. I got plans. We're just beginning. We're just starting off on this beautiful journey, this beautiful adventure together. And I could not be any happier than I get to do this here with all of you guys. I love you so much. I'm out of here. Go get some stuff done, all right? And come back. Go buy your ingredients and come back, and let's get cooking today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little bit tired with only 3 hours sleep, but I'm going to juice up. I'm going to juice it up, baby, and not the kind of juice you're thinking of. I'm going to juice it up with orange juice, citrus juice. I'm going to get my energy, my dynamic cellular energy right here. No caffeine, no fake stimulant energy, none of that. No, I don't drink coffee anymore. I'm getting my energy from this dynamic cellular energy. I recommend it highly for you to have amazing dynamic cellular energy, even on those days where you have maybe overdone it a little, maybe stayed up a little too late. This is where it's at, you guys. So have a good morning, and I will see you in 3 hours. I love you.